Hey guys, this is Drew yet again at the top of the video. Just here to say that the reason why this is set up the way it is that we ended up recording an extra long session last night, and so there's no recap because this was all one thing for them. I think what we're probably going to start doing is just aiming for about 2-hour-long sessions and then have separate intros and outros for each separate 1-hour section of it. I think that'll probably work. Anyway, as a recap of what did happen, they made it into the Great Tree, which they saw was like a giant city made out of wood, carved into the tree. They brought Thitch to a medical doctor named Father Elderberry, and then they also checked in and became members at the Sigil Wheel Inn, which is an interdimensional hotel. And then, after Earthmover and Gerald settled in, Thitch went to explore a little more when he came across a dojo, and a man has challenged him to a special duel, the objective of which is either to knock out the opponent, pin him down for at least 6 seconds, or throw him out of the ring. So let's get into that now with the rolling of the initiatives.
Alright. I roll 16 plus, I'm assuming you want me to add my dexterity.
Yes.
16 plus dexterity plus 4, 20.
So Thitch, you're going to go first.
All right. So, this. Let me see. How am I supposed to do this? I guess I start the first attack.
Okay.
Do you want me to actually fight him, or do you want me to like roll? Or I don't understand what you're trying to do.
There's a couple different things you could, if you want, you can try to use various like grapple attacks to get him on the ground. I think you have a direct key technique that lets you push someone back.
All right.
Or if you want, you can just try to pull him down to 0 hit points as long as you don't try to actually kill him.
I accidentally killed the guy.
Well, you can specify that you're doing
okay, how about
non-lethal damage when you make an attack.
Yeah, I know. But like, why not just give him a health bar, and then if I get him to 0, he forfeits.
Don't worry. Like I have player stats for this guy.
Okay. Well, yeah, like when he gets to a low enough health, he forfeits. But okay, what I'm gonna do?
So basically, yeah.
Features. I'm gonna test him and start by striking him, with my normal hands.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna attack him. So the first punch is a 12.
Okay. Roll the attack.
Yeah. You roll. First one is natural D12. Plus what else? Plus what? A proficiency. Darn it. Hold on. I can't find the proficiency page. I forgot what I'm supposed to add on top. If I'm supposed to
5 plus 3.
Huh?
Plus 3. You're a 5th level character.
Right. So then 12 plus 3, 15.
Okay, you rolled a 15 for your attack?
Mm-hmm.
To do any damage, like you land a fist on his chest, but he just kind of deflects it, so that's a miss.
All right.
But
I have my second attack, don't I? Wait, hold up. Unless if I want to go flurry of blows. I'll use flurry of blows. Oh no, I have our martial arts. I can take an extra unarmed attack. So my second one is
monk, you get 2 attacks per turn by default.
Yeah. Okay. Second attack is natural 20.
Yeah, because you have the extra attack feature.
Yeah. No, for my second attack, natural 20.
Oh, nice. So yeah, that's going to be double damage dice.
Yep. Trying to find hit dice is not 5d.
It's a d6 normally, so it's going to be 2d6 plus
I thought it was a
dexterity.
d8, wasn't it?
No, it used to be a d4, then it went up to a d6.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. So then I'll roll 1d6 plus 4.
Because you got a natural 20.
Yes. 2 plus 6 plus whatever. The natural 20 doubles the damage?
No, you roll your damage dice twice. So you roll 1 more d6.
Okay. 2, 6. So 2 plus 6 plus 4, 12.
So you did 12 damage overall?
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to state beforehand, before my attack, if I wanted to use my my flurry of blows, or am I able to say it now?
Yeah, you can decide that in the moment.
Yeah. No, I'll do flurry of blows. So -1 key, rolls a natural 15 plus.
Yep. Plus all your modifiers, that's going to hit. Roll damage.
Mm-hmm.
There's just going to be a straight d6.
That's 1.
Just 1 damage?
Yeah, 1 damage.
Okay.
And then the second roll is.
Well,
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the second roll is 8 plus 3.
Yeah, that. Oh.
Yeah, okay. 11.
Well, plus 4. You add your dexterity to the attack, but just not to the damage.
Yeah, so 8 plus 4. So then the roll.
So that's 15 overall?
Yes.
Okay, that hits.
And does 4 damage.
Okay, and remember, you can also use one of your open hand techniques.
Oh, right. Let me look at that.
Must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone. A strength save will be pushed 15 feet away, or it can't take reactions until the end of the turn.
15 feet away.
Okay. Yeah, so if you do this, you can win the match in the first round. So it needs to make a dexterity saving throw, and your key saving throw is 8 plus your proficiency modifier plus your wisdom bonus. Okay, looks like your wisdom bonus is only a +1.
Yeah.
So yeah, your save DC is just a 12, and he does pass.
All right.
Gonna bring us to his turn.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, so he's going to. Yeah, so he's going to try to attack you with his fist.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, he got a 25 overall.
I'm gonna spend. Wait, if I
Yeah.
say dodge action, does that mean I successfully dodge or what? If I take a dodge,
How does action? That just means that all targets would have a disadvantage on hitting you.
how much of a disadvantage?
But you already spent your bonus action on the flurry of blows. If you want, you can try to use it next turn.
All right. Yeah, understandable.
Yeah. 26 overall. I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so he hits you for 4 damage.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep. Going to attempt to grapple you. He grabs onto your hand.
Okay.
So you are going to need.
Mm-hmm.
One second. Let me double check how this works. Yeah, so basically, you can roll either acrobatics or athletics to try to escape this, and he's going to try to roll acrobatics to grapple you.
I'm gonna roll acrobatics as well. I have 25.
Well, yep, that passes. Yeah, he tries to grab onto your arm, but you just brush him off. Okay, your turn.
All right. Oh, okay. So my first attack, I attempt to attack him again. My first hit rolls a natural 20 again.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah. I'm liking the dice like me today.
Okay.
So
yeah, roll those double dice.
7 plus how much again? 4 or 3?
7 plus 4.
Yeah, 7 plus 4.
So 11.
Damage. Yeah.
So, yeah, you're really chipping away at this dude. So yeah, the way I like to imagine that is that he hits you and tried to grab onto your wrist. You brushed him off, and then just with his arm open like that, uses it as an opportunity to uppercut him.
Yeah.
More attacks you can make this turn.
I have one more attack. I roll a.
Yeah, you have the.
Huh?
Yeah, because you have your extra attack, and then you can also flurry of blows if you want to.
Maybe I might save it for the dodge. So I rolled a 12.
Okay, go ahead. You rolled a 12?
A natural 12 plus.
Okay.
So it's 16.
Yeah. So then plus 4 plus 3 is yeah. So that hits.
All right. So then it does 5. Do I add the modifier on this one too?
Yeah, and then you can also add your dexterity modifier to this damage because it's part of a normal attack. So you rolled a 5.
5, yeah, natural 5 plus 4 plus.
Yeah, this will just be a 5 plus 4 then.
Plus 9, yeah, 9 damage.
Okay, yeah. And you set. And do you want
No, I don't want
to
to.
use your patient defense feature? Spend a key point to take the dodge action.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Advantage on all of his attacks, and you are going to have advantage on all saving throws.
Right.
Yep. Well, dexterity saving throws, anyway.
Right.
Okay. So, yep, he's going to go now. Yep, and so he's going to try to punch you again, but this time he'll have disadvantage. Okay, so his first attack that's yeah, he got a 20 over wait, disadvantage. Oh, yeah, 20 overall with disadvantage. So that hits. And he rolled for a total of 8 damage. Now he's going to use his extra attack to try to hit you again. But he unfortunately does miss. I'm assuming that a 10 doesn't meet your armor class.
My armor class is... Where is it? I can't find my armor class. Where is it? Oh, 15.
Yep. So yeah, that definitely misses. And so he also is just going to start kind of bouncing around like you were. You get the feeling that he's dodging as well.
Right.
So your turn.
All right, I'm going to throw a punch. 14 plus 4.
Okay.
8.
Roll with disadvantage.
What's the disadvantage? 4? Or...
It means you roll twice and take the lower roll.
Oof. Okay. So 9 doesn't beat his armor class, I'm assuming.
Natural 9?
No, natural 5.
Okay, natural 5 plus 7. Because your attack
Oh,
modifier is a plus 7 overall. So yeah,
Is
your
it?
first attack misses, but you do get your extra attack. Yes.
oh, proficiency bonus. That's right. So 12. Does that beat his armor class? I'm assuming not.
No.
All right.
Go ahead and attack again with disadvantage.
All right. Let's go. 9 plus 7, 16.
That was the disadvantage
That was
roll,
the
the lower one.
Yep. It was a 10 and a 9.
Okay. Well, that does.
It does hit? Okay. So then I'll roll d6 plus 4. So I rolled a 3. So 7 damage.
Okay. And now, what do you want to do with your bonus attack?
How much key do I have again? I have 5 points of key.
Yep. 1 per level.
Yeah. Sure. I'll make another flurry of blows.
Okay.
Disadvantage again.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All of your attacks have disadvantage this round.
All right. 7 plus 7, 14.
A 14 misses.
Okay. Ooh. Question: if I roll a 1 and I can re-roll the 1, do we have to roll that first, or can I just ignore it?
Yep, as a halfling, you can reroll ones.
All right. 11 plus 7 is 18. Does that beat his armor class?
Yes, an 18 beats his armor class.
Okay. 5 plus 4, 9.
And this is just going to be the straight D6 damage.
Hmm?
Yes, this is just going to be a straight D6 for the damage.
Okay, yeah, no, then 5. 5 damage.
Okay. So yeah, he seems to be just barely holding on.
Wait, don't I have one last attack, or did I already do my last attack?
All 4 of your attacks.
I already did all 4? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And so now he's in really bad shape, and he's going to try to hit you. Yeah. So he got a 16.
That beats my armor class by 1.
Okay. And he does 6 damage.
Okay.
Yep. And so now he is going to try to grapple you again. So yeah, go ahead and roll athletics or acrobatics.
I rolled a 2. So, yeah, no.
2. What? Plus dexterity.
It's 7. Saving throw, dexterity saving throw.
It's an acrobatics check, and I don't believe you're proficient in those.
I'm proficient in acrobatics.
Okay. So then, yes, you're going to add your proficiency.
So, yeah. So, okay, I have a +7 in my acrobatics. That means 2 plus 7 is 9, but I'm assuming it doesn't beat it.
He got a 10, so he just barely beat you. Yeah, he rolled a 2, but he rolled a 3.
Dang. All right, now what?
Yep, so you are now successfully grappled by him. So he's grabbing onto one of your arms.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Let me double check how this works. Yep, your speed becomes 0. Okay, perfect. Yeah, and since he's kind of holding on to your arm like this, you're not going to be able to use your bonus action for flurry of blows. You're only going to be able to have your 2 regular attacks, unless you want to try to escape this.
I'm gonna see if I can punch him off. Or well, I'm just gonna.
So you.
Attacking.
Yeah, you're just gonna try to punch him until he loses consciousness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, my attack it's natural 20. I'm liking these dice, and they're liking it. So the D20 hits.
Okay, actually, I'm gonna stop you there because of how low his health is. I'm just gonna say that you perfectly get him right in the throat. He falls down, releasing you, dramatically hits the ground, over, and declares you the winner.
All right.
He stands back up and says, well, that was an interesting challenge.
Yeah, you almost got me. I was starting to get down there. If you had hit me 2 more times, I would have been down.
See, I am what's known as a judoka monk. We specialize in the art of judo, and my technique normally in this showdown is to grab onto my opponent and then just throw them out of the ring. You went for a bit more of a traditional exhaustion technique. Just,
right.
Attacking your opponent until they fall. Swarming, I think it's called.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, very interesting. What brings you to this area, traveler?
Well, currently, I forget, but my party members do know. I'm traveling with the party.
Well, I would say that you remember that you're trying to get counsel with the Druid Conclave.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm trying to get counsel with the Druid Conclave. Yeah, that's mainly why I'm here.
I think I have a connection up there. I'll try to see if I'm imagining that you're waiting for a meeting.
Yes.
Tell you what, I will try to put in a word to try to expedite the process. You did well, friend. And tell you what, Thitch, if the council looks upon you amicably, when you're finished with the meeting, come down here. I want to show you a couple of techniques that might be able to aid you in battle.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. So that probably didn't take very long, probably only about a few
Max
minutes over the course of a battle.
Yeah.
So if you were to go downstairs back to the hotel room, you definitely have time for a full rest.
Yeah.
So yeah, you want to go back down there and Earth Mover, Gerald, you guys asleep by now or?
Yeah, I would assume so.
You're probably up?
No.
I'm probably still asleep.
Yeah, I'm asleep.
Okay. So all three of you are gonna go to sleep?
I suppose.
And so you wake up later and you hear a knocking at the main door.
I'll get up and open it.
Yep, and you see Ralph standing there and says, well, congratulations. Looks like your request went through. The council wants to see you.
Hot dog.
Oh, I'm sorry. We don't have any hot dogs here.
The heck is a hot dog?
Yeah, what?
I might be able to special order one.
Why would I want a hot dog? Why would I want you to cook a dog for me?
Seems a little unethical.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that's what type of hotel services you had here.
Well, you better get hurrying along then. You don't want to leave the council waiting.
That's true. Put on up. Where is the meeting space for the council?
Well, that's going to be all the way up on the top 5th floor of the great tree.
Boy, howdy. All right. Thank you very much. I guess we're heading on up.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, and down at the people, they kind of like wave to acknowledge you, and you guys are gonna travel upwards.
I suppose so.
As you start to travel up more. You go past the third, and then after you reach the landing of the third floor and try to go up a little further, there is a guard station there and says, official business only past this point.
Okay, we have a meeting with the Druid Council.
Are you and he checks a piece of paper, stone keeper?
No, it's stone movers.
Stone mover. Are
Yeah.
you a separate party, or is that a typo?
I'm guessing that's a typo.
Very well then, but if the stone keepers come up here and say that you took their time slot, well, you're going to have to answer to me.
Why wouldn't I be answering to them?
Be sending me to go get you, because they wouldn't be allowed up here, because they would, in this context, have someone else be using their official business, so they wouldn't be allowed past the third floor.
Well, then, can you check your? I'm assuming you have like a book of some sort to check if.
And then he says, "Okay, are you guys Geralt, Shantai, and Thitch?"
Yes.
Yes, but I go by Earth Mover.
Best not to keep the council waiting, and he steps out of your way and gestures up the stairs. Good luck.
I don't like that.
I don't like the sound of that at all. All right, let's head on up.
Yep, and so you go up the stairway. Yep, and there's another guard stationed at the area leading to the fourth floor. I imagine you guys just keep walking
Yeah.
by. He's not standing in the way, he's standing like off the side.
Yeah.
Walk by, and then you make it all the way up, and there is another guard stationed at the entrance to the fifth floor and say, "Halt, please state your business."
We're the Stone Movers, and we are here to speak to the Druid Council.
Yes. You summoned, and now you are appearing. Very good. Very punctual.
Okay.
Thank you.
And so you guys step in, and this is actually a bit of a smaller area. It's only about, it's another circle. This one's about diameter, and sitting all around it against the walls are all sorts of various people of different races. They all seem to be older, and they seem to be conversing among themselves, sitting cross-legged, and one of them, who appears to be a gnome, stands up and greets you, saying, "Yes, hello there, travelers. We are the Druidic Council of the 50... What did you seek to speak to us about?" And as he says that, like, it suddenly gets darker, and what almost seems to be like smoke appears throughout it. Oh, do not worry. That is merely incense. The tree has not caught fire.
Okay.
Okay. That's relieving.
Yes. That would be very bad timing if, like, the moment you came here, the tree caught fire, because I imagine that you traveled a long way to get here.
Yes. We are.
Yeah, and then a woman off to the side says, "Brother Theodore, you're around again. Please allow them to state their business." "Oh, yes, very well. Why are you here?"
We are on a quest to find the planar gems, of which one of which we've already found, and we were wondering if you would be able to aid us on this quest and notify us of the whereabouts of one, because you are in possession of much information and knowledge, and it seemed something that you may know.
Yes. A shift in planar forces telling us that the Earth gem had been discovered by mortals. That was you?
That would be us.
Very well, very well. And do you have the gem with you?
It is currently in safe storage with the Sigil Inn.
Yes. Then it is very secure. You know, we don't just let anyone set up shop here, and as far as interplanar hotel franchises go, they are among the best.
I'm glad we put our money in the right place then.
So, you seek one of the gems from us, and then the woman from earlier says, yes. What do you seek? What do you want to know about the gem?
Well,
Which gem do you seek?
Well, seeing as you are the Druidic Council, I would presume the gem of the Fey Plane.
Of possession of the knowledge of where the Fey gem is.
Coming
and
up?
then another man. This time a dwarf says in a deep voice, but why should we entrust you with this information that we have been entrusted with?
Well, we fear that there are forces currently trying to claim the planar gems, and we are attempting to better understand them for the edification of mortals alike.
Yes, and your two companions, why do you seek the gems?
Oh, you speak first, Thitch.
I am mainly here to just help out. I'm honestly a good-willed person, and I wish to help anyone who asks.
I was sought out to assist this party by a former associate, and that is why I'm helping them retrieve the gems.
He was actually recommended to the party by the chief researcher that's currently looking into the forces surrounding the Earth Gem, although we have the Earth Gem itself.
And a lizard folk man says, so you seek these gems to prevent the dark force that's hunting them from obtaining them, but we must first figure out if you are more worthy.
That's fair.
You may be some emissaries of this other force, or perhaps one who still has yet diabolical intentions.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Yeah, but
And then a goblin says, I've heard you, Earthmover, and what you have done for my people. This instills some trust within me, but still, we must know fully what you want with the gems and what kind of people you are. And at this, the lights get darker, and the first brother Theodore says, please, sit down as we are sitting, but they're in the middle.
Are they cross-legged? Is that what you said they were?
Yes.
Yeah. Into the ring.
Well, at this, brother Theodore, the woman from earlier, and the dwarf man, they all approach and towards you, and a circle begins to appear, and they begin to say, it is time to truly test who you are to your minds at this point. Do not worry, nothing bad will happen, but it will allow us to properly examine you.
Should I mention now that I haven't had a physical in 6 years?
Don't worry, it's not that examination. So are you all going to let them?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Suddenly the room gets even darker, and we're going to start with Earthmover. Shantai Earthmover Lithmoriana. You are a violent man who knows not the ways of generosity nor friendship. And at this point, various scenes start to flash through your mind. You crushed a goblin to death by jumping on him from a stairway. You unceremoniously took the bones of the fallen to construct a weapon, and you were content to cheat the elven girl out of her share of your treasure. Despite this, though, you are unwilling to spare your enemies when they surrender. You recognize that an ally is more valuable than a foe. With your guidance, the goblins who you once called enemies are making their own home. Perhaps you are kinder than you realize yourself to be. Now, Thitch Urso, you are a drunkard, and you see yourself at a tavern. You've spent years training yourself to become stronger and more powerful, and you see your years spent at a monastery. You know how dangerous your own body is to those who cross you, and you see yourself fighting against the bushes and the knoll and the owlbear. Despite this, though, you give control of yourself so easily over to the bottle. Your training has taught you to be disciplined, but you constantly neglect this most important of doctrines. Is that even when you are sober, you can still be known to be destructive. When you were attacked by pirates, you dumped their food overboard and left them all for dead, running through the ship, throwing out all their food and killing the man in the kitchen area. Still, though, you are one who is willing to help others. In Minult, recently, you gave to the goblins out of your own kindness, and when your own party member had gone rogue, you intercepted him from doing further damage. And that brings us to you, Gerald D'Acero. You robbed a liquor store and tried to attack the shopkeeper. Then you ran to a blacksmith, stealing thousands of gold worth of mineral, and fought your way out. You then deceived a church full of poor folk into believing you were a holy man. After this, you made a deal with a mysterious spirit you knew nothing about. You are not a good person. Aligned yourself with these other two and claim that you wish to do good for the world. Perhaps that is true. When you're in the area back where you are, and this time the lizard folk man stands up and approaches you and says, "This council has deliberated, and our deliberation is incomplete. Possess the knowledge of whether or not you are worthy for the Fey Stone, so we offer you a challenge to prove yourself." And at this point, the goblin approaches and says, "We are connected very closely to the Fey plane, and they right now are in need of some help. There is a stronghold that has been overwhelmed by some malevolent forces. It is a sanctuary for peaceful Fey, but at the moment it cannot be used as such. Are you willing to go over to the Fey plane to stop them?" And the dwarven man says, "If you're able to do so in an honorable and not overtly violent fashion, we will know that you are worthy of our trust."
I accept if my party does.
I accept.
I accept.
Very well then, and then the druids, they all sort of reach their hands out toward you. Everything starts glowing. No longer in the tree. You're all basically in a field made out of flowers, but you feel strange. You're standing again. You feel, well, it seems like the world has gotten a lot bigger. Thitch, on the other hand, it feels like the world's gotten a lot larger. For you, Gerald, you're about the same size, but your body seems to be carrying around a different weight than it did before. And you realize in horror what has happened, and you hear a druid voice say to you, "Well, there seems to be a bit of a mix-up. We were able to transport your minds and consciousnesses there, but not in the appropriate order. You guys have all been body swapped, and that's where we're going to end up."
Oh,
You
God.
bastards.
Nice.
You are evil.
Y'all are bastards. Oh, this is why you never trust a druid.
Okay, I've been your host, Dungeon Master Drew, and I'm being joined by...
Earth Mover, but only in the mind.
Geralt.
And
Thitch.
Oh God.
The worst.